Hello, this is Vito Santoro, and I'd like to welcome you to the Niche Dominance Training Series. On behalf of myself and John Rizzo, we welcome you and we hope that you get a lot out of this program. In this first module, what we're going to be discussing is designing an effective video content strategy. What we found is that a lot of people shotgun videos and they try to use music backgrounds and images and put volume out there instead of quality. And what we're going to do is talk to you about that today because it's very important that you understand that you really do need to start changing and shifting your mindset to more of a content strategy. First, we want to give you a few stats to back up what we're going to be talking to you about. Recently, there was a YouTube video study, and they looked at the top 100 brands that were analyzing over 200,000 business videos and about 1,270 YouTube channels. That is a lot of video. And what they found is that more than 50% had fewer than 1,000 views, and their ROI failed. There's a reason for this. Businesses are spending their money on video production and ignoring video marketing content. Kind of sounds familiar, doesn't it? As internet marketers, a lot of times we look at the latest tools and the like, and we try to do volume and get things out there to figuring that it's a race and that we'll make more money with volume. Well, let's get started so you can see that this probably isn't the most intelligent strategy for us to follow. Most internet marketers are using a shotgun, as we say, instead of a rifle as a video marketing strategy. What we're doing is we use tools to mass produce and distribute videos, like I mentioned earlier, and this is to avoid duplicate content penalties. And we figure if we are doing a few hundred videos out there on something, something will stick. The videos usually use stock images with a music background, and it does come down to, as I mentioned, is a numbers game. You know, we keep processing these videos, hoping that some of their videos will stick and make money. Sometimes they do, but usually the return isn't as great as we had hoped. Usually then, we give up in frustration and move on to the next video creation tool that is believed as surely this has to be the solution. Well, the thing is, this works best for the software creators selling the tools and not the internet marketers. This isn't a shot at them, but really it's not the tools that are the problem. It's the lack of video content strategy that's costing you your time and making you even less money. The tools are only as effective as the content used to produce and distribute the videos. In the high-tech era, when I worked in there, there was a saying that said garbage in, garbage out. So no matter how good the computer system was, if you didn't put any value into it, you didn't get any value out of it. And you kind of have to start looking at your videos in that respect. So here's what you need to do. Put down a shotgun and pick up a rifle. Here's how. Ask yourself the question at first, why would people want to view my videos, get engaged, and either share them or buy the product I'm trying to sell? Just think about that. Do they offer any value? Do my viewers feel I can relate to their problem and feel that I care enough to help them? The truth is most videos are trying to sell something as opposed to providing thoughtful content to allow viewers to buy. That's a very important point we're going to address later in a little more detail. Okay, I can hear you groaning and muttering. That sounds like a lot of work and I'm not sure how to do this. Okay, change can be difficult if you're not sure what to do or if you don't feel you have the skill set. I've been there, you've been there, everybody's been there. And with the internet being this constantly changing environment, it can be a little scary. So here's the solution. That won't feel like you're getting a root canal, actually. Stop what you're doing. Take a deep breath and put the following into perspective. If I truly believe I want to help people first, the money will follow. Say it again out loud with me, because this is like a major point in your mindset. If I truly believe I will help people and I want to help people up front, the money will follow. Focusing solely on the money can actually generate less of it. Focusing on helping others will build your brand and differentiate you from the competition, and as a result, make you a lot of money. Believe me, we've been there. We changed our mindset. We did this, and believe it or not, when this approach became the core of our company culture, we generated almost $500,000 in 3 years. And that's not some made up number to sell you something because you're watching a free video. We changed our mindset. And it is amazing when you start thinking about your clients or your customers who are buying affiliate products as your partner and you're trying to help them. It's amazing what your content will reflect and the money you'll make. It's that simple. And you can be as successful, sorry about that again, and you can be as successful as you make up your mind to be. And that is a true fact. Now, here's the model to generate a great video content strategy. Stay away from your video creation software, and to begin, all you're going to need is your web browser and your word processor like Microsoft Word. Believe it or not, that's all you need. Step one is to focus. People always tell you to pick a niche you have passion around, and then you're saying, geez, what is that? But in actuality, you want to pick a niche that you like or know something about so you can feel comfortable about offering advice. And if you're really not that familiar with the niche, we can show you some ways around that. You want to be able to research the problems, okay? People are looking for solutions to their problems, and then they want to buy a solution. Keep that in mind. Use Google search to visit sites to determine the top problems or issues within a niche. You can do keyword research on it and search on those phrases as well. You can also look at the social media groups in the niche. But what you want to do is, when you pick the niche, is find out what people are talking about the problems. Okay? Then you want to look at the solutions. Now, you can do this at the same time. We just laid this out in individual slides. You also search for what are the solutions and remedies that are being talked about within the niche. And you can also look at the social media groups for the niche. You also want to make note of any products that they talk about or solutions that they've purchased, because this will ultimately be what you sell. Okay, you want to compile your research. So in Word or your word processing program, just list each problem followed by the solution and any product recommendations. This is your research, but now what you're doing is creating everything in an organized way that'll be in your videos. The product research at that point is you can visit Amazon, ClickBank, CPA networks, wherever you're finding your affiliate products right now. Look for the products that were mentioned or those that are available, and then you want to copy the product information into your file, including the posted testimonials that you may find. Okay, now you need to edit for brevity. Okay, you don't want to put all this content on a slide that people aren't going to read and then have music in the background. You just want to get away from that. Okay, imagine that you're creating a presentation and you're going to go up in front of people and you want only the important points on the slide. Okay, for example, I used the information I found from my research when I was doing this video, and I displayed it in the beginning about conducting the YouTube search and what the results were, and it was a paragraph. So what I ended up doing on a couple of different slides is I did one slide that said a YouTube video study of the top 100 brands, analyzed 200,000 business videos across 1,270 YouTube channels. See how easy that is? You can read it, you can comprehend a major point, and then I'm also saying it so people get it. Then I followed with the results slide about that I wanted to convey to you that 50% had under 1,000 views and their ROI failed. I did that to convey to you that we know what we're talking about here and that you need to make some changes if you're not doing it. So we took the industry information, broke it down into 2 simple slides, and then used it to communicate with you. Okay, step 7 is the video content design. This design works great to maximize your efforts as well as being very effective from an internet marketing standpoint. Let's say you found 6 problems and 6 solutions. Okay, there's going to be 7 videos, and I'll explain. You create one video for each of the problems and solutions. You got a problem and solution in each video, and there's 6 of them. And then you compile them all into one video that discusses all 6 problems with all 6 solutions. Okay, now here's a strategy. The 6 individual videos are distributed to all the video directories and linked back to your website page that has the complete video on it. So think of it as the complete videos on a landing page, and have your lead capture there, which you're to collect the emails, whether it's Aweber or GetResponse or what have you. Now they have to sign up in order to watch your complete video. And they will do so because your link baits were so good. We call I just mentioned that, we call the 6 distributed videos link bait videos. Their sole purpose is to drive traffic to your website. And then you get SEO value with the backlinks back to your landing page. Okay, you begin by the videos, these link bait videos, by relating to the problem and indicate that you found the solution to the particular problem covered in the video. This isn't the product, just the solution. Describe the solution and follow that you have 5 other problems that you discovered. You list what the problems are, and then say they're invited to view a complete video by clicking on the link and visiting your website. So now what you did was you baited them with some really good content on one of the problems. You've listed all the problems which they're going to agree because they're experiencing it, and that they're going to have an interest to watch your video because your link bait video is so good. That's where the content design comes in. What you did was you did all your research up front, and then you create the video production is a process to create your content. So if you just do a little bit of research up front, which isn't painful, just get it down. The information's all out on the internet, and just follow the design, and it works so well. The main video is once they opt in, now they get to view it. You introduce the topic and list the 6 problems, and usually begin with the most important one because this keeps interest. You cover each problem, followed by the solution, then introduce the product and a list of a couple of testimonials about the product, and at the end, tell them to click on the link for more information about the product, which is your affiliate link. Now what you've done is you've given them valuable information. You've told them about the problems, the solutions, the product that's there. You've given the testimonials about the product, and then a link to find more. You've given them everything they need, and you're allowing them to buy at that point. You're not selling them. For variety, you want to create a lot of different types of videos. They could be educational, they could be demonstrations, they could be review type or testimonials. You just don't want to be boring, and you don't want to be distracting with all the graphics and things. A lot of people remember more of the graphics than they do the message. So just be simple. Keep it simple. Keep the customer in mind that you're trying to help them, and allow them to buy. That's the best way. And just put some variety in your videos. Have fun with it. Okay, video production. The easiest way to create your videos is to lay them out in PowerPoint or some slideshow program you might be using. Okay, and if you're going to use a program to spin the slides, okay, or I should say the slide content, prior to distribution, then ensure each slide is self-contained as opposed to a sequence of slides. Let me take a minute to explain what I mean by that. I used a program there that had, what it would do is you would have all your graphics and images in there, and you'd have some words on it, and the program would mix all the slides up into different videos so that you can avoid duplicate content issues. The problem is if the slides are in order that you need to read 1 to understand 2 to understand 3, that's not going to work so well. So what you'd want to do is make your slide so each slide is a story in itself, or some point of information like a tip or what have you, that doesn't need the previous slide in order to understand it. If you do that, then you can, once you do this, you can use your software and create some understandable videos that are pretty good. Okay, once you complete the slideshow, you can export the slides as JPEGs according to the video creation software's instructions. And it's real simple in PowerPoint. You just do Save As and pick JPEG. It's that simple. Okay, in our production, we use both Camtasia and Snagit by a company called TechSmith. Snagit records your screen into a video, and then you can record audio while playing the slides. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm using Snagit. Okay, with Camtasia, you can do some really cool stuff because you can import other video clips. Maybe you go on Fiverr and do some kind of a fancy intro that you can import, and then do your slides and your audio, and then make your videos even more customized. It's very, very cool. Those are really good for when you're not shotgunning, when you're just doing a series of videos. A really good free audio recording software is Audacity. What we usually do is we export the slides from PowerPoint and then record the script for each slide with Audacity. Then we import both into Camtasia and make the video. I find it easier. You noticed I stumbled a few times in doing a voiceover because with Snagit, it's a continually running slide-to-slide presentation. When you do a script, you can get the audio, really nail it. And just remember to use your keyword phrases in the script, the audio script, because Google will read the script, believe it or not, and then figure out how to rank your site. Okay, some final tips. You can export your presentations as PDF files and submit them to the document directories and link them back to your landing page. You can also turn your content into articles and post them in article directories or Web 2.0 properties. When you start working smart and repurposing your content and put it into an overall video content strategy, you are going to crush it because you're using a rifle instead of a shotgun. You're being thoughtful, helpful, and you're allowing your customers to buy rather than sell to them. Okay, what we also do, basically, we came out with a video marketing platform called Clips. You'll be hearing more information about it. If you upload your videos to Clips, they automatically are converted into HD, and they're also made into all the different formats that you need. It's called transcoding, that can be displayed across cell phones and computers and all the devices out there like iPads, and they really, really display correctly. You can also add your email capture from Aweber and about GetResponse and about 4 others, MailChimp and the like. And you can actually build your links right into your product selling links and affiliate links right into the video. And what this allows to do is viewers to take action while they're engaged in your video. So imagine your video starts and you have to enter in your email in the video in order to watch your video. Then at the end, because we go through API technology, they're actually buying the product through the video as opposed to linking out and getting lost. And you could even put a link in there if you so desire to your landing page. We're real proud about it. But anyway, imagine your link-based videos now, because Clips works wherever you can display your videos. You put them on Tumblr, WordPress blog, or any Web 2.0 property. And people, again, you can capture email, and at the end, you can also use your video, because it's an HDF, as a full screen landing page and not have to worry about your blog and all that. You actually send them to a full screen video that has the call to actions built in, and they can actually buy the product while they're watching the whole video on their screen. Talk about being engaged. It's really awesome. Spent a lot of time on this, and it's not technical. We did all the heavy lifting under the hood, so it's real easy for you to use. And it's a next generation of video marketing. It's under the radar right now. We are planning a major launch, but we're allowing people in at a reasonable price. And essentially what we've done is to make sure your videos work harder for you, and so you can build your list and increase your sales. That's the whole purpose of it. We're offering a 7-day free trial, and we don't limit the functionality. You can really kick the tires. And I'll tell you right now, if you end up using it, you can see for yourself how good it is. And you can see how we built our business to the next level without shiny objects or hype. Thank you, and we look forward to sharing the next video.